that one there, that case right there, that was probably the best, most gratifying one for me, because I was taking those kids out of an environment that was horrible and hopefully putting them in an environment that's much better.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to!
You're listening to the Black and Blue Podcast, a discussion and celebration of the roles of African Americans and other minorities in U.S. law enforcement. Your host on the Black and Blue Podcast is Dale Peters, a law enforcement professional with over 20 years experience in the business. Hop on board this Black and Blue train of interviews, current events, and pop culture conversations. So get ready. The Black and Blue Podcast is coming at you right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Welcome back to the interrogation room. My name is Dale. I'm the host of the Black and Blue Podcast. Thank you for joining me here today. I got a real special guest for you. My man works for the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. He is a sergeant. Please help me welcome in Alex Naoum. How you doing, sir?
Good, Dale. How are you?
I cannot complain. It's all good. How you doing?
You, man, looking all good.
I'm trying.
You don't change.
Well, you know what they say. I'll let you figure out what they say about that. But yeah, so you are a sergeant now at the Sheriff's Department. Tell the people where you work.
For the Sheriff's Department, San Bernardino County, I am currently a sergeant at the Rancho Cucamonga Station. Okay,
in Rancho Cucamonga. Everyone remembers Rancho Cucamonga from the Friday movies, right?
Yeah, right?
Craig.
With LASO there instead of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's.
Oh, that's true, right? Yeah, but yeah, so for our listeners, that's where my man Alex works. How long you been a sergeant there?
Going on a year.
Going on a year?
Yeah.
But you've been a sergeant how long now?
About 3 years.
About 3 years, okay. Yeah. And so prior to Rancho, what'd you do as a sergeant?
I was at Transportation Services for a year. Then I was at West Valley Detention Center for a year.
Okay. And then you've done a lot of things in the Sheriff's Department. How long you been on?
I've been on 24 years if you count my my full-time status. And then I started with them back in 94 as a reserve out of Highland Station.
Okay. All right. So what sort of assignments have you done?
Corrections, patrol, narcotics. Within narcotics, I've done major narcotics. I've done street level stuff. I was part of SWAT, believe it or not, for about a short stint. Marijuana eradications, Detective Bureau up in Apple Valley.
Okay.
So yeah, throughout my career, I bounced around a lot to narcotics.
Nice. Would you say that was your favorite assignment, narcotics?
That is my favorite assignment, was narcotics. So that's what I wanted to do when I first started law enforcement.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's a really challenging assignment though, right?
Yes, it is. That's one of those where you're gone a lot.
Yeah.
You miss a lot with your families. It's unfortunate, but we have a job to do.
Yeah, no doubt.
Try to balance the two. Usually the job ends up winning.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. But so you are working patrol now at Rancho. How do you like that?
I love it.
Yeah.
Each assignment you go to is a challenge. This is obviously a different, when you become a supervisor, a different role from when you were a detective or when you were patrol. A lot more on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Completely just a different mindset and outlook. Now you're here to teach, you're here to make sure that your guys are going home every night,
right.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. And what shift are you working now?
I'm on a cover shift, cover 1. So I work Tuesday through Friday, 2 to midnight.
Hi. Yeah, no doubt. I like that. And how you guys holding up with the COVID-19 stuff?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Was in the news recently that one of our troops got it. He's fine from the station.
Yeah.
Ready to come back to work. But other than that, you know, these guys are out there and they're continuing to do what they're supposed to do, day by day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. You know, one of our neighbors, you know, the RSO Riverside Sheriffs, you know, they lost a couple to COVID-19 in the past few days. So
bad stuff, man. Bad stuff.
Yeah. How about the jails? How's it holding up in the jails?
I guess they're doing pretty good. We don't hear too much, but they're taking their precautions just the same. You know, when you go in there, I think they're checking your temperature and that type of thing. So
how do they do the social distancing as far as the inmates, though? I mean,
I don't know how they're working that.
I mean, that's tough. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah.
And I think I really, it's hard for me to speak to it because I'm not in there right now. But this bug or this virus doesn't self-mutate or self-generate, I guess.
Right.
So as long as we're not bringing it in, they're safe inside there.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a problem, I guess.
Right. How large is the sheriff's department?
I'm sorry?
How large is the sheriff's department? How much sworn personnel?
We're over 2,400, I believe. Last number. So.
All right. And how many patrol stations are there? Do you know?
There's quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
More than two.
Let's see. I want to say, I couldn't give you
I didn't mean to do a pop quiz on you.
Yeah, he's got me on that one.
Yeah.
We have to edit this part out right here.
Yeah, we'll
look at it and go, really, dude? You don't know what?
Well, we know you're in Rancho. We know that.
Yeah.
So what is your background, your ethnic background?
Middle Eastern.
Okay. What part of what country?
So my mom was from Syria and my dad was from Iraq.
Okay. And were you born here yourself or?
I was born in Michigan.
In Michigan?
Detroit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, Detroit's going on some hard times right now, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know, what people don't realize, and it's a pretty lively city.
Yeah.
I've been back there several times since we left, but we left a long time ago. And you go downtown Detroit, and there's some really nice areas down there.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Every time I go down there, I'll go see the Red Wings play.
Starting to bring it back, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's very nice. Very nice.
And what brought you guys to California? So,
going back to Michigan, my dad worked heating and cooling. So he had a job at General Motors, but on the side he did his own gig where he would go and repair units, heating and cooling units for a lot of his friends who had businesses.
Okay.
And you know, Michigan gets cold.
Yes.
So through the years, he just got tired of dealing with that and being in the cold, and we ended up in Texas.
Okay.
Uncles had set up businesses in Texas, and my dad was a silent partner.
Okay.
So they said, "Hey, we're done here in Michigan. We're going to Texas, El Paso." I'm like, all right.
Right.
16 at the time. I don't have a choice. Cool.
Yeah. Gotta do what moms and pops tells you, right? Yeah.
Yep. And we get down to Texas. That's where I went to school, or finished my last 2 years of high school, graduated there. So the economy at that time in El Paso kind of went downhill. Businesses weren't doing so well. So a lot of the family members were moving out to California because that's it. California's the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
We did the same.
Okay.
California.
All right. So it was you, mom, dad. You got any siblings that came with you, or?
I've got a brother and a sister.
Okay.
My mom, when she was in Texas, so we had purchased a business in California. So my dad and I came out here first. And my mom and my brother and sister stayed out there. They still had school. I'd graduated. Unfortunately, my mom developed cancer.
Okay.
And she came out here, and 3 days later it passed.
Oh, wow.
The cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
So, yeah, thank you. But then my brother and my sister came out here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I mean,
are they still out here now?
My sisters went back to Michigan. My sister went back to Michigan, and my brother is out here. Yes.
All right. So when you go back to Michigan, that's who you're visiting, your sister.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I see my sister and some friends, relatives. I still have a ton of relatives in Michigan.
Okay. What's your family life now? You married, got kids?
Married, 2 kids, 21-year-old, currently in law school.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and my daughter is 13, who right now is distraught because of the coronavirus and the school closing.
Right.
Of school, and you ask her, what was the favorite part of school? Break.
What, the social time?
The social time, and up in arms because she can't see her friends and this and that.
Wow. Yeah.
If this happened when I was a kid, I'd be like, woo, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
No, she wants to go to school.
Yeah, well, it's a different time, but they still got all the social apps and all that. They can keep in touch.
Oh, they do. That FaceTime, man. I walk into her room and she's there with her friends on FaceTime.
Nice.
Thank God for the unlimited plan, right?
Yeah, no doubt. And then what brought you into law enforcement? What piqued you to want to go into law enforcement?
So it's kind of an interesting story, I guess. When we came out here, my dad had a liquor store. Go figure, right?
Okay. Hey, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
So, working in it, and we also had a couple liquor stores back in Michigan at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And back then they called them party stores.
Okay.
Here they're called liquor stores. So my brother and I ran it, and for about 3 years of running it, I realized, this is not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Day in, day out. It's kind of the same thing, same routine. So I had befriended it was in Fulton. So I befriended some Fulton police officers. They would take me out on ride-alongs.
Okay.
For that, man, I was hooked.
You were hooked, huh?
I was hooked. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Applied, tested, got into the academy. And after that, law enforcement history, buddy.
Yeah.
I started my career.
All right. What's your family think about you being in law enforcement?
They love it.
Okay.
When I got into it, my uncles would tell me, "Hey, get out of it. We'll get you a business going and this and that." I'm like, no, I like doing this.
Uh-huh.
I think they're more, my extended family and my immediate family are worried about, just in law enforcement, the danger that come with it. So, every time you talk to them, be safe out there, that type of thing. But my wife and my kids, they are, it makes them proud. So
nice. What are your plans in the future in the next immediate 5 years on your job?
So I really enjoy being a sergeant where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Do I want to test for lieutenant? I do. And go that route, yes. But if I get back to narcotics, that'd be great. As a sergeant. But they just told me I was going to the MET team at work.
What is that?
Our multi-enforcement team.
Okay.
So it's kind of, we go out there and handle, just deal with any issues that may arise from gangs to any violent crime suspects that we have to go after, any thefts that may be happening, a string of thefts, do surveillance, that type of stuff.
Okay.
So they're the guys that wear the green smash uniforms.
Right. Okay. So you'll be doing that. When does that start?
3 weeks.
In 3 weeks. All right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's all fun, but this is just different notch, I guess.
It's a different dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you got, how long did you say you had on? 20 what? How many years?
24 years.
24 years. What's your plan on punching the ticket before you get out? You gonna do 30 or?
We'll see. I just turned 50 a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of nice being in this situation where, if I feel that I want to go do something else, I can do that. I can retire now, and I've got the 3 at 50 going. But I'm not there yet. I'm still enjoying it. So I could say 5 years. I could say 7 years. I could say 3 years. Really, I don't have a time
right
at retiring. So I know the later I go, the more years I stay. I don't really want to do anything after retirement.
Right.
But there's also that opportunity to double dipping, which that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, double dipping for our audience means what?
So you collect your retirement and work in another job, so you're getting 2 checks.
Yeah, well, that doesn't hurt. But also got to make it sure, because my plan is once I retire, I'm not going to do anything related to law enforcement, unless it's something like this right. Podcast or something. But I already did my time, out on the streets and dangers and all that. I'm not trying to do another job like that, but if I can get into something else, if I can get into something else.
Put me at Home Depot to greet people. I don't.
There you go. Greeting people. You want to be in there putting lumber together and all that, right? You're a handyman, aren't you?
Not too much. I tell you, I'd rather sit my butt on the couch, with a drink in my hand and a cigar, relaxing.
There you go. Yeah, that's one of the things I want to get into, things that you like to do when you're not working. What are I know you spend a lot of time with your family. What are the kind of things you guys like to do?
We enjoy our family time.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up the kids growing up with us through the years, my son, it's funny because once he learned to drive, he'd go hang out with the parties and he'd come back early. Like, dude, what are you doing here so early?
Right.
Come hang out with you guys.
Nice. Yeah.
And my daughter's the same way. She'll have her friends that come over and they like to hang out. We enjoy the family time. I like to cook. So a lot of our stuff is based around the kitchen, outside, and just relaxing.
Yeah.
We did the whole camping thing, boat thing, that type. And it's fun. It is fun.
Right.
A lot of work. And my wife would kill me if I bought another trailer.
Yeah. You still got one now, or?
No, we last year I sold ours.
Oh, you sold it?
Yeah, we just with my son being away and my daughter growing up, we just didn't have the time or find the time to go away on the weekends. And becoming a sergeant, you work the shift work. You're back to shift work.
Yeah.
To work in the weekends, and that thing was just sitting there. So we said, we're not doing it. We're spending money on it. Let's get rid of it. And that's what we did. My wife will tell you, it was me getting everything ready. She did. She would get everything while I was at work. I'd jump in, and I'm sure the guys can relate to this. You park and you got to set up everything, and it's stressful. Shit's not fucking going up right. Sorry about that. It's an adult podcast, right? We good with that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If not, we'll edit it out.
Good.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah. So it almost became, especially for a 3-day thing, it became more work than it was worth. So yeah, I would say we're done with it. And like I said, we like our comforts of home, and I have a pool, backyard, and we like enjoying sitting out here.
Yeah. And I'm hearing, since you are outside, I hear lots of birds out there. You living like in a nature preserve? Where are you living at?
It's just a lot of trees, a lot of birds.
That's a good thing, though. Yeah.
Damn things would be shitting all over my cement. We'll clean it up.
Oh man. So in your profession in law enforcement, there aren't too many Middle Easterners that are in law enforcement. Would you say that?
Yes, so you're starting to see more and more.
Okay.
When I first started back in 1996, even back in 1994, when I was a reserve, not many at all.
Mm-hmm.
Many at all. But now you're starting to see more and more that are joining law enforcement.
Why do you think that is?
I think with the younger crowd, the younger generations that may not want to follow paths of the business aspect or anything like that are looking and doing different things.
Yeah.
Law enforcement's one of them.
Yeah, that was your path. You didn't want to be sitting behind a counter or what have you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Unless you were, Bill Gates or Bezos or somebody, from Amazon or something. But of course, it took them years and years and years to get to that level too. But
yes, yeah. I just I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and law enforcement provides some variety, and it's a different thing every day. So that's why I couldn't be behind the desk too. So yeah, I totally feel you on that. What about the opportunities for advancement in your career? Have you found a lot of advancement, as far as minorities in your department?
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. I've got a few guys that I talk to that are Middle Eastern, and yeah, everybody, there's the opportunities there for everyone.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you don't have to be Middle Eastern or whatever. It's there.
Yeah. Nice. And you said you might want to be a lieutenant one day, if that
one day,
comes up.
Why not?
If that comes up. And then if not, then you'll retire as a sergeant, nice salary, double dipping and all that. So, hey.
Maybe. Maybe on the double dipping is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. But you'll definitely be doing some cooking, some culinary stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What sort of dishes you like cooking up?
So I like to try different things. My steaks, my wife will tell you she doesn't like to eat out at a steakhouse because she likes my steaks much better.
Really?
I don't mess around.
Okay, so give us a taste. What do you do?
So I guess it all kinds of depends what mood I'm in. Recently, I've got into what's called sous videing, which is a precise cooking, kind of in a warm bath water type of deal.
Huh.
Are you familiar with that?
Not at all. No.
So there's this contraption that you put in the water, and it basically runs the water at a certain temp. So each food item that you're going to cook, you put at that temp. So a steak, I would like to put mine in at 125 to 130.
Okay.
In a block bag or a freezer bag, you seal it, season it before you do that. Put it in the sous vide water. You let it sit there, depending on the thickness of the steak. Now, I usually get about 1.5 inch, 2 inch thick steak. Sometimes I'll go with the tomahawks. They could be up to 2.5 inches. So you let that sit in there for a couple hours, few hours. It's going to reach temp, 125, 130 degrees. Pull it. If it's nice outside, I'll put it on the grill and sear it. If not, sear it on the cast iron and the stove. And man, that comes out beautiful.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go take
Brown
you up
butter,
on that.
garlic, honey, carrots roasted in the oven. With that, a side of jasmine rice. Oof, man, oh man.
Man, it looked like you missed your calling. You should have been a culinary chef or something. Man, I'm gonna have to take you up on those and check out one of your Naoum steaks.
Come on over, man. Come on over. It's been a while since we hung out.
Yeah, no doubt. So what is the most challenging part of your job, you would say?
The most challenging part. So I'll take it on as a challenge is to get my team or my guys, educated. And what I mean by that is experienced. So I like to pass on the experience that I've had for the past 24 years to these guys and gals. Mm-hmm. Make it easier for them when they're out on patrol. Things to watch out for, things to look for, what to do, what not to do.
Right.
Those are my. I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but those are the challenges I like to go at.
To take on, yeah. What's one of the most rewarding things that you've seen during the course of your career? A case, an instance where you helped out a situation. Getting maybe a victim some help or anything like that. Anything you can recall?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because there's one case that always comes to mind. There's one case I talk about, and I'm not saying that that any other case, especially being in narcotics, it's nice. And you saw it when we take that 50 kilos or 60 pounds of meth off the streets. It's not going back to the drug dealers. The money that's not going back to them, we're seizing it. But those are all rewarding. Being on patrol, and this is what I like to pass on to my troops, is when you're on patrol, we're there for the community. We're there especially for the children. When I was on patrol at Central Station in San Bernardino, I have a case where I went to a domestic at an apartment complex. I walk in, and no lie, Dale, cockroaches all over the place. The day. Just sitting there, hanging out, looking at me. The place was filthy. And these kids are they were just, I don't know, they were just sitting there. There was nothing going on. No food, no nothing. I looked in the living room of the apartment, and what do I see? A brand new sound system and TV.
Of course.
Right? I took the kids, 7 of them.
Wow, 7, huh?
7 of them. Arrested the parents. They were also watching the sister's kids who decided she wanted to go out dancing. Called her back, took her to jail. I brought those kids into the station. We went and got picked up. I think it's, I don't know how many pizzas for them, and waited for CPS to show up. Something about that case, and I followed up on it, and I would talk to the CPS worker from time to time to check on them. And the saddest thing was the foster care parents were some of the kids. They had to separate the kids. They couldn't keep them all together. But the oldest one, I want to say was 8 or 9 years old. Didn't know how to use a fork. Would dig through the trash at the foster care home to look for food.
Wow.
Tell her, look, if you're hungry, we have plenty of food. So that one stuck with me. And this is back in probably 2000. But that one there, that case right there, that was probably the best, most gratifying one for me, because I was taking those kids out of an environment that was horrible and hopefully putting them in an environment that's much better.
You know how those kids are doing now?
I don't. And I think about it from time to time. I think about it.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
You said 2000 or so. That's like 20 years ago. Hopefully they're doing okay now.
Yeah.
They're adults.
Yeah.
And wow. Yeah. Hopefully that they all worked out. But it sounds like you did a good thing there.
Yeah. That's what I tell my troops. Hey, we're there for the kids. Remember, they look at us to protect them. Nobody else is.
Yeah. What about on the flip side? What about something that you can think about, just a dumb criminal, something that's a funny case that, you came up on and you're like, wow, did that just really happen? Anything like that you can think of? You can tell our audience.
There's probably a ton of them, but
there's a billion of them in our job.
Specifically, that's a difficult one. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of them. But I really, I had one guy punch me in the face one time out of nowhere, took him down into the ground, and I was splitting my pants.
Oh, yeah. Man, just punch you out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah, we're dealing with him, just kind of give him a pat, turns around, hits me in the face, says he's sorry. I take him down, and my pants just rip.
I remember a case that we worked together. We were hitting a house, and we were supposed to be hitting the door. I don't know if you remember that. We were supposed to be knocking this door in. They said, Peters, go hit the door. And I kicked it, and I missed the door handle, and my foot went straight through the wood of the door and cut all my leg up. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
My foot went straight through the door. I was like, damn it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Battle scars.
You still have scars from that one?
I think they're there a little bit, but I got hairy legs. So.
That'll cover them up, right?
Yeah, you can't see it that much.
I do remember that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we had a good time working together then.
Yeah. Now that you, it's fun looking back at it, but at the time, like, what the hell? Yeah. All right. So, what do you and the family got planned for today?
Actually, Nothing. We can't go anywhere.
Now, this is true. Yeah, you're quarantined.
So,
yeah.
And the house is all taped up, plastic everywhere. So we may be just sitting outside enjoying the day.
Taped up in plastic. Oh, well, what's that about?
Well, we're painting. So we're painting.
Oh, you're painting. Okay, you made it sound like a quarantine family in a bubble, family in a bubble type thing.
Yeah. No, it's the whole inside of the house is getting painted.
Oh, okay. All right. How much longer they got?
Hopefully be done by Monday.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on, Alex. And
thanks for having me. This has been fun.
Yeah, no doubt. But before I get out of here, I got a game I like to play with my guests. So let me set this up for you.
All right.
So this game here, I like to call is called
Black or Blue, 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 Black or Blue.
All right, so this game here is called Black or Blue, and your category today is called Ice Ice Baby. Since you're into hockey,
yes,
these are NHL teams. Basically, I'm just going to give you a team, and you tell me is one of their major colors black or is it blue? Real simple.
Oh man, you put me on the spot here. That's like how many stations we got. Okay.
I think you can get through this. You can get through this, right? All right. So your first team here is the LA Kings. Are they black or are they blue?
I guess they're either one, but black.
Black. That is right. Yeah, you see?
That's right.
Simple. Off to a good start. See, you got that. Your next team, the Colorado Avalanche. Black or blue?
They are blue.
Definitely, they are blue. See, put you on the spot. You know this better than you know your stations.
Thanks.
How about the Toronto Maple Leafs? Toronto Maple Leafs.
Blue.
That is correct. Yeah. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, are they black or blue?
They are black.
Roll, my man. Next one, Calgary, the Calgary Flames.
Ooh, the Flames are red. Let's go blue, because that one's black.
They are orange and black.
Oh, the red and black jersey, yes.
Yeah. Oh, the first one.
They're the Flames.
One. Yeah. How about the Tampa Bay Lightning? Tampa Bay Lightning.
They are blue.
Yes, they are blue. And your last one here, the Philadelphia Flyers.
They are black.
Yes, they are. See, you got through that. You got them all right. So, well, you missed one. So we're going to call you a winner.
Hey, you forgot the most important team there is.
Well, they don't have any black or blue.
Yeah, that's true. We'll go with red.
Yeah, they're red and white, right? So, all right, we are back, man. So, yeah, that was fun. So you got through it.
We did it.
Yeah. You didn't know your stations, but you knew your teams.
Yeah, no, I know my station. I just don't know how many there are.
Right. All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, Alex. It was fun. I'll let you know when this is coming out so you can put this out to the family and friends. And you be safe. Stay safe out there, brother.
You too, man. You too. Good seeing you, Dale.
All right, man. I'll talk to you.
All right.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I want to thank my man, Sergeant Alex Naoum of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department for joining me here on the Black and Blue podcast. I really enjoyed that conversation. And if you enjoyed the conversation, show a brother some love by liking and subscribing on the YouTube channel and whatever podcast platform you hear my voice today. Like I said before, this show is more than just about black and blue. It's about diversity in law enforcement. That means you're going to hear from more minority officers in the future, including Latinos, Indians, Asians, Middle Easterners, and officers from the LGBTQ community. Also, be sure to check out Black and Blue Live. That's the new live show I started on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. I have on law enforcement and non-law enforcement guests to talk about hot topic issues of the day. And you know there's a lot of them. So your comments and questions are welcome. So be sure to check that out. Till then, y'all know what to do. Stay black and blue. I'll holla at you. Peace.
This has been a Maitre D Entertainment presentation.